Hi, my name is Leanne Kruger. This is part 2 of Treasures and the Truth. This is a little bit more about me and the 3 organizations that I volunteer with. We have treasures, family treasures or our own personal treasures that we would like to share with future generations. They need to be recorded. Not everyone enjoys reading, so we might want to create videos that will share this information with them in a place that they are. They can also then hear some of the emotion. The objective is to create a YouTube channel, upload the videos that you might already have on your computer, specifically those that were created in session 1 and discussed, or previously made home videos. We're going to talk about story ideas for these videos, the prep work, and the length the videos should be. So what story do you treasure that your family should know, that you want to share with them? So first we're going to create the YouTube channel. Why? Well, it's a great place to use as a backup for these videos that you have on your computer, so they don't get lost. It allows you to share your videos with family members, not the world, only those that you want to. So we go to youtube.com and you're going to sign in with your Google account. Google bought out YouTube, and so they work together. When you go to YouTube, the sign in button is in the top right hand corner. When you try to upload a video or post a comment to somebody else's, create a playlist, it will ask you to first create a channel for yourselves. When you go to YouTube, originally you're just going to see videos that it thinks you're going to watch from previous watched videos, or if you've never watched any videos on YouTube, it's the most popular at this time. So once you create one of those or try to upload a video, it will ask you to fill in this form. You're going to type in your name and review what it says here. This is based on your Google account. Review it. Also, of course, remember to read the terms of service so you know what you're doing, and then create a channel. When you create the channel, this will appear, this screen. In the top left-hand corner, the tree there, that's my logo. It appeared there automatically because that's the logo for my Google account. So it put that in there. We can add artwork along that gray square area. What we want to do is to upload the videos that we have on our computer. When you're in the YouTube area, on the left is a main menu, and on there is the word home. Now this home is YouTube's home, not your personal channel's home. This home gets you to list to see all those videos it wants you to watch, everybody else's. But on the right hand side will be that icon, that logo of yours from Google. If you click on it, now you're getting your channel's menu where you can switch between different accounts. So you might have a Google account for your paternal line and a Google account for your maternal line. Well, you can have a YouTube channel for each as well. So the switching allows you to switch between the different ones. Or you can click on your channel and then you're going to see your dashboard. And I have 1 subscriber and 1 video. So here's another example of a channel that has some more videos, and this is a while ago, so there's not too many subscribers, but that's the main screen for a channel. Now in the top right hand corner, there's 4 icons there. We're going to talk about the first one, which is the video camera with the plus sign. That allows you to upload your video. And if you hadn't created an account, this is where you would. It would say, yeah, you need your account. Now, at this time in history, right now, when you click on that, you get upload video and go live. Now, go live is called streaming, and you have to pay YouTube to be able to do that. You have to have a special account. We like the free one, so we're just going to upload the videos. Now, I noticed that things have changed on the camera YouTube app, and websites change constantly. These steps are good for now, but you kind of get the idea of what you'll need to do even if the location has changed. So once you click on that camera with the plus sign, the screen changes to this. You're going to click on the blue button that says Select Files. Your File Explorer or File Finder will open up. Find the video that you want, click on it, and click on Open. Or if you have File Explorer or Finder open, then you can drag the video from it straight into this screen and it will start uploading. When it's uploading, it's kind of cool. It looks like the arrow is moving because of the gray lines behind it that are moving, telling you that it's working and uploading. If you have multiple videos that you are really excited to add to your YouTube channel now because you want to make sure they're backed up, then you can, at this point, or before clicking, you can actually, when you're selecting the files, you can select up to 15 to upload at one time. Save yourself some time going back and forth. Now, there used to be a way to automatically take your videos from Google Photos straight into YouTube. That has changed. It's not available. Hopefully it will be. In the meantime, you'll need to download your videos from Google Photos onto your computer and then upload them to YouTube. Now, how do you find those videos? I don't know about you, but Google Photos is attached to my phone, so all my pictures I take and videos with my camera automatically go to Google Photos. But if I go into Google Photos and up in the search bar, type in the word video, it will list for me just my videos. It's wonderful. Now I can download those ones, decide which one, and I'm ready to upload them to my YouTube channel. So have you thought of a story that you treasure in your life even, that your family should know? It doesn't need to be generations back, but something you treasure. Or you think this is a really cool idea and you want to be a director and make some movies, but not sure what to talk about. Well, Amy Johnson Crow has a website that lists 52 ideas for 52 weeks. One idea per week. Now, the idea she set this up for was for bloggers, but you could do the same by picking one of them each week and making a video about a family ancestor, about you, that relates to the subject. And I got Amy's permission, and I also got Lynn's permission to share her website. Now, both of these are free, but Lynn has some great writing prompts on how to write your life history. Take those writing prompts and make a short video of it about you or an ancestor. Lynn also talks about the fact that when you're writing a story in an area, it's one person. One video should also be about one story. Don't try to write a whole bunch and everybody's character. One thing at one time, as Lynn states. Now, Craig Zwick shared in the Deseret News how to write history. And what he suggested was think about these three questions. What did I learn from that experience that I'm treasuring? Why is this significant? Why is it a treasure? And therefore, what? What did I do? What happened? What? Now remember that when you're telling this story, it's nonfiction. Don't fictionalize it. Tell the facts. Be real. Let people hear in your voice and in the story more about you or how you feel about this ancestor. State what you know. State what you don't know. It's okay to say, I don't know why they did this. Be honest and don't embellish, and people will enjoy it. Now, you'll probably want to write out your script ahead of time. It makes you feel more comfortable. You won't stutter quite as much. Write it as if you were talking to somebody. And that will help you so that when you actually do record it, it sounds like you're talking to somebody, not just reading a script. Read it out loud a few times. Also, it's good to time yourself. Try it out and say it as if you're talking to a good friend. Now, when you're deciding about this video, are you going to have other people in it? Is it just going to be a video of the rocking chair and as you're talking about it? Or are you going to have somebody sit in the rocking chair as you tell the story? Are they going to be dressed up? Is it going to be you speaking or other people speaking? And who's going to record this? Are you going to have the camera on a selfie stick or a tripod? And if it is on a tripod, then who's going to go over, click the button, and then are we going to see you walk back into the scene? Or are you going to be really fancy and learn how to crop the video later, which we are not talking about? When you video, are you going to do it outside or inside? And what's the background going to be? Make sure that there's natural light. It looks better, but that can still be inside with blinds and windows open. Make sure that the background is not distracting. Although if it takes place in the kitchen, then that's okay because people relate to that kitchen. They remember that kitchen. It helps them to remember and feel more involved in the story. Now, I'm outside in front of the door. This table and lamp and chair was on the inside of my grandmother's house, not this one. So, and there's shadow. So I moved it over, but now are you looking at the table and chairs or are you looking at the garden and other items behind? Again, inside or out. And shadows. Make sure there isn't shadows. And is there enough light? Background noise while you're taping it. Make sure that the dishwasher's not going or the washing machine or dryer because they make noise. Is there kids playing or cars or rain? Find a location where hopefully you won't have too many background noises. Now in this instance though, I did want some background noise. Our son Jonathan has always loved water. I remember him standing in the edge of our carport when it was raining. He was less than 2 years old. So I go on and tell the story about one of our sons. Now, it's not in the same house that it took place, but I think that the rain, the sound of the rain and the visual rain help to illustrate the story, tell it a little bit more, add it a little bit more to the story. If you don't like the video, no problem. Stop it, delete it, start again. It's not a problem. It doesn't cost you anything. So now Paul Harvey talks about the rest of the story. They were under 5 minutes. Whew. TED Talks are 18 minutes or less. RootsTech is 20 minutes or less. So the length of the video, anytime you're teaching, a teacher's rule is if the kid is 5 years old, then teach something for 5 minutes. After 5 minutes, go on to something else. You can be teaching the same thing, but the activity needs to change. Webinars are 50 minutes because, you know, we're kind of around that age. I don't know. So what if it's a long story though? Well, what can we do about this? Now, Pemberley Digital has done something really cool. This has been a few years. They told a Jane Austen story, actually 2 of them, 2 different times, by doing short 4 to 6 minute videos. And they retold the whole story from beginning to end by videos, but by making them nice and short and putting them out once a week. Cool idea. We can do the same thing. If we're talking about an event and we need more time, divide it up between 4 or 5 minute videos. Nothing new, happened for eons. Great Expectations was done in a newspaper. There's some other recent people that have done it using web and their websites. Wattpad is basically this exact same thing where people upload a chapter at a time. Fan fiction websites are also in that area where they add just a little bit of their story a little bit at a time. Cliffhangers. We all love and hate cliffhangers, but they're famous. So if you're telling a story and it's too long, it's more than 10 minutes, more than 5 minutes, and you want to break it up, great. Leave it at a point where it makes it a cliffhanger so that people will want to watch the second half of the video, and it just adds some more intrigue to the video and the story. I think that's cool. So what are the stories that you treasure that your family should know, and how are you going to tape them and record them? And is there going to be one or multiple videos so that you can have cliffhangers? In the next section, part of this, we're going to talk about playlists that will tie those videos together so that they can follow along easily. If you have any questions, please email me, and I would love if you would share some of your ideas and thoughts about the different videos you're going to make.